Hello and welcome to my second video, the pros and cons of Black Ops 3 multiplayer. I will be doing a separate review for both the story and zombies later on. Alright, so Call of Duty is a very iconic series, and some would say a little bit drawn out, let's be honest here. And these are the pros and cons of multiplayer. First thing that's a pro, we're starting with the pros, is thruster packs. Now, I'm a little conflicted on thruster packs. I didn't like them in Advanced Warfare, and I still kind of don't like them in Black Ops 3. However, they've done a very good job of making them useful in Black Ops 3. They changed it from Advanced Warfare from a single huge jump to multiple smaller jumps, which I think is really useful, because then you can kind of plan ahead a little bit, and allows you to find different areas to attack, which is a lot more useful than the single high jump in Advanced Warfare, let me tell you. The wall running is also pretty decent, as it again adds a whole nother layer to the gameplay. The second pro is kill streaks.
That's a kill.
Modern Warfare 3 kill streaks were extremely useful, and I love using them. Again, Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare, I felt the kill streaks were a little bit lacking in power and punch. They're almost useless, in my opinion. But in Black Ops 3, they've done a great job of having multiple, really useful, and sometimes overpowered kill streaks. That when you get them, you just go on a 10 kill streak, 20 kill streak, which is really, really great. The GI unit and the Cerberus, especially, are extremely useful. The third pro is the perks.
Nomad down.
However, this is a little more of a conflicted pro, because they really don't add any new perks to the game. They're all just kind of the standard list of them. And once you get to the point where you've unlocked all of them, a lot of people stick with the standard Dead Silence, Hardwired, and Ghost, which is what I do. So the perks, while they're decent and useful and helpful, they don't really bring anything new to the table. But I still consider them a pro. Fourth pro is the guns. Now again, Advanced Warfare had a little bit weird guns. They were a little bit odd and didn't exactly always work the way they should. Black Ops 3, I feel, helps that a little bit with more useful weapons, cooler looking weapons, and so on. They still could, refine it a bit, but for the most part, that's generally where it's at. I especially love the submachine guns, as they're actually quite useful in mid-range, even sometimes long-range combat, with my favorite being the Kuda. That seems to be the best submachine gun, in my opinion. The fifth pro is the Specialist. Now this was an especially good idea to add, because before you just had sort of a faceless soldier running around and doing stuff. This time you have a specific specialist with a look and a voice and a backstory, which added a whole nother layer of gameplay. And their weapons are actually useful, if occasionally overpowered. And I'm going to get to that later on in the video. My personal favorite out of all the specialists is the gravity spikes. It's my favorite specialist ability. because it has the ability to take out everything in the area, whether or not you're aiming at it.
Prey down.
Now, the Sparrow is a close second with its explosive bolts and its one-shot kill capacity even before you get, to the exploding part. But I feel like the camos are a little hard to get for the specialist. Especially the hero ones. It's not explained to you. But again, I will get to that later on in the video. The 6th Pro is the maps. Now the maps are very different, obviously except for Nuketown, from the other games so far in this series. Again, Advanced Warfare didn't have exactly good maps, with them often not being a good map for different game types. Black Ops 3 handles this really well, I feel, in their map rotation and their map setups. However, I do have my qualms with that, as it seems to be only a few maps get chosen, especially if they're up against a less popular map. The 7th Pro and the final Pro that I've found is Call of Duty. This one does something different than other games recently, and that is not putting specialized weapons in their supply drops. This is a huge thing because I thought this would continue on from Advanced Warfare, and I was really scared that Treyarch would continue this trend.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
In the black market, unlike Advanced Warfare, instead of buying supply drops that occasionally had a better weapon in it, now you can only get weapon skins and other stuff out of it, which is great in my opinion, because even if you spend money to get these supply drops, all you're getting is weapon skins or other such stuff that doesn't affect gameplay, doesn't make you more powerful, just makes you look cooler. And this is a really great idea, and I hope they continue this in the future, because pay-to-win games are not fun. I don't like them, they're pointless, they're annoying, and they're just horrible to the rest of the community. And Halo 5 does this, and I'm going to make another video about Halo 5 in the future, so look out for that one. Now, we're going to move on to the cons of Black Ops 3, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but there actually aren't that many. This was a surprisingly good game from Treyarch. It doesn't have a lot of cons. It has a lot of pros, and it's a really decent game. The first con is lag. Now I know every game has lag, and so this one isn't as important as some of the others. And in fact, it's not really a con since we're mostly used to it by now. But I have noticed some lag, some not so serious lag, and some very serious lag. But again, I don't feel like it affects the game as much as it has in the past. Now moving on to con number 2 is the weapon challenges. Oh man. The weapon challenges get on my nerves. Every single submachine gun and assault rifle, the first, 10, I think it is, weapon challenges, is all headshots. And then it's the same 5 additional challenges after 100 headshots. That is stupid. That is lazy. and it's frankly quite annoying. I don't know why they did this, because it just takes all the fun out of the game. Assault rifles and submachine guns are completely different. You use them in different ways, and they're more effective in different situations. And getting headshots on these weapons, 100 headshots for each weapon, 5 times, is stupid. It's lazy, and I don't. And it's the same 5 challenges afterwards. Bloodthirsty medals, revenge medals, no attachments, no perks, and it's frustrating. It's a pretty big con. I don't like it. The third con is one-shot weapons. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're complaining about one-shot weapons? Get good, scrub. Listen, the specialists have too many one-shot weapons. It's annoying to round a corner and get taken out by a hive. It just is. The Annihilator is annoying. The Sparrow is annoying. The gravity spikes are not so annoying because, well, it's an area of effect thing. You can dodge it. And some of the stupid abilities are downright useless. Kinetic armor. Sure, it absorbs bullets to the chest, but it doesn't absorb bullets to the head. One headshot and you're done. Glitch? It's completely useless in almost every situation except dodging gravity spikes. It's the only counter to the gravity spikes, and it's the most useless one ever. It's the most useless specialist ability ever. Vision Pulse is equally useless because you can see them, so what? If you can't get to them, it's pointless. If you do get to them and they're better than you, they kill you anyway. It's just a waste. Personally, I do not use. Well, I had to use to get the all the armor for it, but do not use glitch or kinetic armor because those are the 2 most useless. Now, combat focus as well is useless. Glitch, vision pulse, and combat focus is useless. Those are the 3 I do not recommend.
Battery. KIA.
Anyway, moving on. 4th con is matchmaking. Now, myself and my friend complain about this all the time. Normally, in other games, matchmaking puts you in matches with people close to your skill level.
Battery down.
But in Call of Duty, it puts you in random lobbies with people who could be 10 times better than you or 10 times worse than you. And this is really, really annoying because then you don't have a chance. You just don't. You're dead before you even start the game. And they need to fix it. They need to put you in lobbies with similar skilled people. 5th con, and I touched on this earlier, is the maps. 1 or 2 maps. And this is frustrating. I hate playing Combine all the time. Every other map is Combine, unless it's Combine and something else, and it's always Combine. It's annoying. And it doesn't show the other maps and doesn't let people improve on the other maps. And matching this up with the matchmaking thing that I talked about last time, just a couple seconds ago, it's completely annoying. Because then you get these guys that only play on Combine and know it at the back of their hand, and they just wreck you over and over and over again. You can't do anything about it.
Prophet KIA.
Alright, so that's it. That's all I got for pros and cons of Call of Duty. Now it's time for my rating.
Enemy down.
Out of all the Call of Duties I've played, and I've played every single one up to this point, I give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It's a great game. I can't believe I'm saying this about a Call of Duty game. But as it stands, currently, this game rivals that of Battlefield games. If Battlefield doesn't pick its shit up, Call of Duty might surpass it the way it's going right now. It may have already surpassed it. Hardline is awful. Just awful. Anyway, 8.5 out of 10. Recommend you get it. These are the pros and cons of Call of Duty 3 multiplayer. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of my gameplay.
Scout. KIA.
UAV inbound. Iced.
Spotter down.